Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here or don't already know, I try to support everything I talk about with video or post for accuracy. So please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button and that notification bell, comment and share to all social media platforms. Now, on to the story. Hey y'all, I needed a moment to think about this. Now, think about the last time somebody received a key to the city. If you don't remember, then I'll refresh you. Diddy received a key to the city September 2023. By the same time this year, he was picked up by the feds. Now, Durk received the key to 2 west suburban cities Friday, October 18, had a unity prayer event at Navy Pier on Saturday, October 19, and then his sold-out birthday bash Sunday, October 20th. After all of that, he's picked up by the marshals October 24th. Several news articles reported intel that he was supposed to be taken into custody that night of his concert. Tripped out part is, the rumors for all of this has been going on for a while. I think it was a VLAD interview when Butta spoke on it. I'll link it in the description. He may not have had all the facts right, but pointed the finger at the right person. The streets say Lil Durk and his camp were behind a lot. Well, we know for a fact that D-Thang was involved in the murder of FBG Duck from the paperwork that was released. As we move on to this OTF Jam dude, he said that he was cool with Lil Reese and met Lil Durk at Lil Reese's party. Now, y'all remember his baby mama was killed in Orland Park. Nobody could figure out at the time, why would someone kill a Chicago postal worker out in Orland Park, which is a quiet south suburb of Chicago? Then it was outed that she was Jam's baby mama. Lots of rumors swirled around this, but it was never linked back to Jam. Actually, 3 seemingly random people, well, not linked to Jam or OTF that I know of, were arrested last month. But anyway, everybody started to check into this OTF Jam. If you didn't know him, then you wanted to know. Jam had just come home around the time of the murder from an attempt murder in which he served 12 years. He was interviewed and asked about his time and how he became affiliated with OTF. He made it clear how he knew Durk and what was done for him while he was in and once he got out of jail. On Duty Low's YouTube channel, there was a post of OTF Jam's Federal Freestyle. Get it? Federal. Okay, anyway, I'll link it in the description along with the interview he did with DJ Jerry. Now it's being said that this dude who talked about doing all that time with no snitching on his name wore a wire for over a year. All of this because you can't do your own time for carrying your own weight? Wow. So I know what everyone says about snitching. Some say just talking to the police is snitching, while others say it's snitching when you want to get yourself out of a predicament and you tell on others. Now here's my problem. Why are you lying about telling? It's gonna come out anyway. People will know in black and white that you told. This is not to bash anyone that's told either. I'm going to say this though. If you're in the street and doing stuff that can get you hammed up, why are you talking about it or involving anyone? If you did something alone, then the only way for you to get caught is if you're sloppy, right? I really don't understand the number of people that get arrested for their involvement in one crime. Can you imagine how many people were around during that time that he wore that wire? There are several members that we saw were around Durk at the time, and all of a sudden those people were back in Chicago or wherever and not seen with him like before. I won't name any names, but if you know, you know. OTF Dede had come home not that long ago himself, and now this. He beat a body in July of 2023, and now we find out that he was possibly a shooter in the August 2022 murder of Lil Pab, who was Quando Rondo's cousin. Quando Rondo was also in the car at the time of the shooting. So I don't know if y'all have been paying attention, but several people have said when asked about Get Back for Vine, that basically there was no longer a need to say that. Shortly after the Lil Pab shooting, almost everyone that followed the case figured it was OTF or a member from their camp. By this time, D-Thang was already gone, so who would have had the authority to promise lucrative music deals. I'm just saying. The other part of this that is just crazy is how are you using credit cards to rent vehicles and purchase plane tickets after a murder? Who does that? I mean, the plane tickets alone, you use your real name, right? You would have been better off taking a cash-only bus or train somewhere. Jeez. You could have purchased a beater or something instead of renting luxury vehicles to do a hit. I don't know about y'all, but this information sounds crazy to me. The fact that Lil Durk has been Teflon all this time and he's being taken down because of the stupidity he let surround him is insane. As J-Mane says, let's start there. With Lil Durk's legal team, I'm sure he knew that this was coming. He has prepared himself spiritually, as it seems from his actions. Now check this out, y'all. According to WGN News, Broadview has rescinded their honorary key to the city. And here's the kicker though. Lil Durk was attempting to flee the country. Y'all remember Durk took a trip with his family and friends to Italy? Well, apparently he was headed back there. According to the Chicago Tribune, Chicago rapper and Inglewood native Lil Durk, born Durk Banks, was scheduled to take a private jet to Italy when he was arrested Thursday in Florida in connection with the alleged murder-for-hire plot, according to the federal criminal complaint unsealed in California on Friday. Banks, 32, was charged in the complaint with contracting 5 associates to murder Georgia rapper Quando Rondo in retaliation for the 2020 slaying of Chicago rapper King Von. The complaint says Banks put out a monetary bounty for Bowman's slaying. Bowman is Quando Rondo. The shooting, carried out at a Los Angeles gas station in 2022 and captured on surveillance video, took the life of Quando Rondo's cousin, and that's Lil Pab, according to the criminal charges. Banks' associates were arrested in Chicago early Thursday morning, and a series of search warrants were conducted. At the time, Banks was in Fort Lauderdale, where he subsequently booked international travel on separate flights to Dubai and Switzerland, but he didn't get on either plane, according to the criminal complaint. Instead, the complaint alleged the FBI learned at about 6:40 p.m. Florida time that Banks had been booked on a private jet to Italy that was scheduled to depart at 9 p.m. Federal agents arrested Banks about an hour before the flight while on his way to the airport in Miami. Banks was held in the Broward County Jail until Friday morning when he was transferred to the custody of the U.S. Marshals, according to a county representative. Man, what? As more information comes out, then I'll come back. But lesson to the youth, this is another example that gang and them, not really gang, when it comes at time to hit you in the face. Y'all hit me in the comments with your thoughts on all this. Later, y'all.
It's the introduction of the one and only. We keep it real over here, we don't rock with phonies. Yeah. It's the one and only NC, other bloggers MV. Content full of drill legends out the wind deep. CHI, young fly chick, been about that PAY from DAY. One, top mod on big channels. If a nigga need his nose wiped, she quick to get that shit handled. Now tune in to the realest chick making moves. Real stories, updates, and breaking news. NC, yeah. Now y'all go subscribe, especially if you from the rack. Go support your girl. Oh yeah, my home girl, the one and only NC. She got that exclusive content, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go subscribe.